Guys, your favourite YouTuber, one of you, YouTube's very own Mangala Kante, the work race is saying, I'm back. Now you guys always hear me say, oh, I know it's not much, and even though it was Sunday League, when I won stuff where I can sympathise when I see players want to leave to go and win things in certain situations, and I relate it back to my playing days at grassroots, and I always say, and I still maintain that obviously the quality of the Premier League and professional game and Sunday and grassroots that a lot of you lot have played is different for obvious reasons, but very things in football stay the same. Football is a simple game complicated by idiots. Now you're probably wondering why I have this around me and I got these in my hand if you haven't seen already. Firstly, this is like I was trying before I get into it. In fact, like I said, I can't begrudge when players want to leave. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, so Arsenal in question or any other club, I can't begrudge or berate or be angry at any certain players if they feel they cannot win things at a certain club or they need to go somewhere else to have ambition. We've seen Van Persie, we've seen Cesc, blah blah blah. Of course, I was angry at them because they left, but for the actual reason, how could you be? Well, I'm more angry at Cesc because I believe Van Persie, whatever you say about Van Persie, at least he was very honest and he didn't do a lot of madness. Cesc did. He did do madness, but yeah. So yeah, like I can understand when players leave to go and win stuff. To be honest with you, the first one, my Enfield. Let me even exactly what it's called. Enfield Cup winners. So the Enfield Cup School Cup. If you went to a school in the borough of Enfield, like I did, like I did during my school playing days, I'd say from year 7 to year 8, the school team was dead. The people that could actually play football are typically the ones that are in detention and things like that, or trying to find girls and things like that. No, basically, not enough people had enough time for football. We had some quality players. We had me, we had a couple of my friends, but it weren't enough to win anything. We get smacked up quite a lot. It was real much of a joke, man. It was just nerds that behaved themselves so they played, but they had no ability. And yeah, man, they used to get scared of me and my friends and things like that because we used to, I mean, football, you need to be honest. I was coming from an area where you have to be honest, coming from a team where the coach is honest. So we really didn't have time for weak personalities. So I said, I don't want to play no more. I actually don't want to play for the school. What is the point going up to Highlands, Enfield Grammar, no, I'm lying, we never lost to Highlands, but going up to Enfield Grammar and all of these schools and getting smacked. Told the coach that next the year after, year 8 and 7 and 8, people that actually can play football, certain players that were not supposed to play because they would play for academies started playing. The players that were actually playing at EGA and them sort of levels there came into the side. We started winning things, which we won this. I believe we were the Enfield Cup, like I said. I believe we were the first school, year of our school to win it. Correct me if I'm wrong. They might have won it now. I mean, there were some exciting times, but it was a real collective group of players, and the finals actually went down on penalties. There was no way I was taking a penalty. People were like, "Are you going to take a penalty?" I was actually playing deaf and blind. I was just staring at the floor. I was not on it at all. I'll take it if I needed to. But yeah, you get it now. You see the example of me thinking we can't win certain things with certain players within my school team, and then I don't want to play. Players came, my decision was backed up because we now won. The next example is a better example now. Now these might not mean anything. These are just grassroots nonsense. But to help illustrate the point, you've got under 15 Prem League winner Cheshunt, and the cup, the same cup. Now why I bring this? The very season I won this. The pre-season before that, I stayed at a team for a period. I mean, I still talk to my coach's coach's son. He's a very good coach. He introduced me to seeing football in a different way. He was a very good, not away from football. He was a very good man and person. But there came a time, I mean, I saw players leave and go to, I've told you guys there was an A and B team, the B team was better. I saw numerous players go there, go Bordeaux Farm, go X, Y, Z, and achieve success. So I was just contemplating. I was one of the last ones left. The best way to put it is just think of Henry in 2006. I'm not saying I was Henry levels in the sense that the last sort of player left and he really has to question whether he still wants to be here. So I sat down, I said, look, listen, I like the team, but we're not going to win stuff. And I would see it the very same coaching session. I'd see the other team, the B team, doing these high quality drills, high quality players, high quality sessions. Naturally, I was going to be jealous. So when the decision came, the manager said, come and train and we'll see what you got. Come and train and I like you, but I want to see how you get on. I got on, success, nailed down the starting lineup at right back or left back. That we had a high quality, so some games I did have to sit out, but most times they're not played. That's what I'm saying. You have to welcome competition. But yeah, my decision was backed up. I left. I won 2 things that I wouldn't win if I stayed. Now, if we apply that to the professional game, how can you berate players if they leave and their decision's backed up? Van Persie, the best example. I mean, he left. He won the league. You get it. This is just why me personally, I just thought I'd bring this out. This is why me personally, I like to relate my own experiences to the professional game and think about if I was in your position. So if you don't think, personally, of course I can be angry and some of these players lie, But personally, I can understand when players want to leave because a career's short. You want to win. You want to win things. You want to test yourself at the high level. You want to play with more high quality players and things of that nature. So yeah, like I said, just trying to illustrate the point. Dilly Lagoon, I'm signing out, guys. Thank you for watching.